Welcome back to Digiburst, guys. We finally have some card leaks for BT11, the next set to be released in Japan. It'll still be a long while off until it has its English release, but I'm very excited to have a peek at these new cards, and I hope you are as well, as we dive right in. We already know that Argomon, Gaomon, and Gaomon will make some kind of appearance from the revealed official booster pack and cover boxes. Now, when I first saw this, I initially thought of Digimon Savers, as Argomon, Gaomon, and Gaomon are all prominent Digimon in that season. However, I later noticed that Argomon doesn't have its signature hand straps that it's known for, as seen in BT2 and ST7. This got me thinking that they must be taken from a different source, which of course ended up being Digimon World Redigitized, as shown in today's new leaks. Argomon, Gaomon, and Gaomon all feature their tamers in the card art, which is really nice to see, as I'm sure will lead to some really nice alt arts either in this set or as promos later down the track. Gaomon has the on-play effect of reveal the top 3 cards and add a red Digimon with vaccine in its traits and a red tamer to your hand, bottom decking the rest. Then it has the inherited effect of, on deletion, if you have a red tamer in play, gain 1 memory. Finally, we see the traits of vaccine, data, and virus making an impact in the card game, where they have since been irrelevant. This Gaomon has so much flexibility in what it can grab, and the additional tamer is just a cherry on top. By the way, this Gaomon is also a vaccine, meaning it can search itself. The inherent effect for +1 memory on deletion is also nice when combined with a blocker or an offensive strategy. Argomon has the effect of on play, reveal the top 4 cards and 1 tamer, bottom decking the rest. And the inherent effect of while you have a tamer in play, this Digimon gets +2000 BP. This isn't too impressive, since we already have cards like this in other colors. But it has a nice synergy with some Tyrannomon cards we already have, and I can see a lot more Tyrannomon support cards coming in this set, as Tiger has supported the Tyrannomon line since BT2. Gaomon has the on-play effect of reveal 3 cards and add a card with Gaomon in name, and a blue tamer trashing the rest. Its inherent effect is when attacking, once per turn, if your opponent has 8 or more cards in hand, return one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon to the hand. This has really good synergy with the Gaomon line and Thomas tamer that we got in BT4, and hopefully as more cards get revealed, will support their existing cards. One more card that got leaked with this set is Gigimon. He's got the when Digivolving effect of revealing top 3 cards, then play a tamer amongst them without playing the cost. Place the remaining cards in the top or bottom of the deck in any order. Also, when attacking, for each green or black Digimon you have in play, reveal the top of your deck and play any number of green and or black Digimon among them with a total play cost of 10 or less for free, bottom deck the rest. This is pretty dang nutty, as it's a relatively cheap 3-cost Evo over either green or black, so a lot of flexibility there, and it facilitates its own when attacking effect through its when Digivolving effect by getting you a tamer and stacking the deck. And of course, its effect is pretty busted. I can't wait to see how this guy will be utilized, considering its flexibility in hybrid and cross decks. Now sit tight, because we have a few more cards that just got leaked while I was scripting this video, and it looks like more support for cross Digimon and all new megas. Shoutmon X7 has Rush, Material Save 4, and on play delete one of your opponent's Digimon with equal or less DP as this Digimon. All turns it gains +1000 DP for every 2 souls underneath it, and also it has Digicross -2 when you play it using Omni Shoutmon, Zeke Grey, Ballistamon, Drulunamon, Starmons, or Sparrowmons as Digicross material. This guy is an absolute powerhouse, and it's so easy to make this guy very, very beefy, while also being quite cheap to play through Digicross. With a little extra beef, the on-play effect can essentially kill anything, and the rush effect can lead to sudden kill shots too. Vagra has the effect which is both on-play and when Digivolving. If your opponent has 1 or fewer Digimon to play, look at your opponent's hand and trash a card. Wait, looking trash? We haven't seen an effect like that in Digimon yet, and I must say it seems groundbreaking. But if your opponent has 2 or more Digimon instead, place one of your opponent's Digimon under another one as its bottom source. Gee. So flexible removal that won't trigger deletion effects and a groundbreaking hand destruction effect. But it doesn't stop there. On both turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon digivolves, or when an effect adds a card under an opponent's Digimon as a source, you can trash a source out of this Digimon to trash the top of your opponent's security. Let me just point out that this effect will trigger off the when digivolving or on play effect, as well as when your opponent digivolves and also when your opponent wants to digicross. This is the new anti-meta king, and I can't wait to be playing with it. And finally we have a new Lilithmon. On play, trash top 4 cards of the deck, then add up to 2 cards with Vagra Army in their traits to the hand, then up to 2 Digimon with Vagra Army in their traits from the trash under one of your teamers. On the opponent's turn, when your opponent's Digimon moves from the breeding area, you can trash out one of this Digimon's sources to have that Digimon gain the effect of, when attacking, lose 3 memory. This is a fantastic effect that can trigger the inherent effect of the Vagra Army, taking away a memory from your opponent at the start of their turn, and even more if they attempt to swing with their raised Digimon. Another interesting point to this card is that it can turn off OTK strategies. Even if they had a memory setup, they'll lose a memory when they drop a bag resource, and then 3 memory when they swing with the raised Digimon. This would be starting at 3 memory, going to 2 and losing 1, and then going to -1 over to the opponent's turn when losing 3 memory. This leads to a forced turn pass and thus missing the OTK, which is really nice considering that we are stuck in an OTK format here in BT9. So really interesting to see how the inclusion of this card will potentially see that shift in the meta. The last card revealed here is actually a reprint of Digimon from EX1. We knew this reprint was coming, as it was earlier revealed that alongside this card, ST10 Mastimon and BT2 All-Force Digimon will be receiving special alternative art reprints. I must say this is absolutely gorgeous, and it's very, very cool that Digimon is exploring these new types of foiling, as it really gives more flavour to the game. Also interesting to note that this is, I think, the first secret rare to be reprinted into a box rather than as a promo. So Digimon is treading new grounds in terms of reprinted cards that would normally be chase cards from previous sets. And that will wrap up all the card leaks for this video. If you like this one, let me know. I'm trying something new with this, so feedback is very welcome. Now like and sub if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.